Welcome to Keep It Tight.
Hello, welcome to Keep It Tight.
How's everyone
Emma?
doing? It's like, how's everyone doing?
Well, we haven't seen each other for...
a week. Is it a week?
Well, it's more.
Is it?
Because we did a double record. It's 2 weeks.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What have I been up to?
What have you been up to? Yeah, you've been away.
I went to Finland for work.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you hadn't been to Finland before?
well, I had only been to Finland with you for the couple of hours.
Yeah, well, we literally went to Finland for a pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. Left the
Yeah, yeah,
airport,
yeah.
went into town, and the freezing cold. We ever forget it. We had summer clothes because
So
we were on our
cold.
way to summer hot. We had no jackets, nothing.
I would still remember that cold. It was like, ooh,
Yeah. It was a proper, not like a cold we get.
cold.
Yeah.
So completely different, obviously, in the summer. And the whole thing about Finland is, so in the winter, they're in darkness most of the time.
Yes.
Right? And then in the summer, it doesn't really get dark.
Now, how did you get on with that?
It was actually fine, believe it or not. But what I thought was mad was...
I mean,
in some
we're
of-
nearly bright till close to 11 o'clock, I think. At the
Yeah, I
moment.
suppose, in fairness.
It's very bright.
But like in
but
some of the places, it's not like they'd have the blackout blinds and everything.
I know
They
that's
just have a little blind, like just a little...
That's a surprise. You
Yeah.
think they'd just be mad? You think the blackout blind people would be making a fortune in
Yeah,
Finland?
no, they haven't gotten onto it yet. So there's a business there for somebody if they want to. The weather was a bit like... It was actually like a shit Irish summer.
Oh,
It was a bit rainy.
Oh,
oh, dear.
and there was full heat wave here.
Yeah, like...
Which annoyed you probably.
Well, in terms of like what I'd packed, it's like, I'm after packing a load of shorts. I was like, I was grand anyway. What else can I tell you? Oh, they're mad for their licorice.
Are they?
Salty licorice.
Oh,
Licorice everywhere.
didn't realise this.
They like mad. Now, they have loads of nice sweets and nice stuff, but they like mad tasting. They tell you it's a sweet, and you're like, that's not a sweet. Do you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. A bit strict rules-wise. Like if they say the restaurant is closed at 11, what they mean is kitchen closed at 10. The restaurant is closing at 11.
You're out the door.
You're out the door,
We're
no
not
matter what you're
waiting
doing.
for you to say goodbye and wrap
They're
up.
Deirdre, they are so quiet. So when I was going around like,
You and I won't.
no.
You and I wouldn't last
If
long
you
in
got into a
Finland.
laughing fit, you'd be like...
Would they put us into some kind of an institution?
I
wonder?
think they'd give us a week and then they'd say lock these up
Lock
because
them up, yeah.
they're very quiet. So you go in somewhere
That's
and you're like,
interesting.
what the fuck's going on here? Ghost town. What's happening? They're just real quiet. But they're like, it's twice the size of Ireland. Smaller population, I think, or in around the same.
So they're spread out.
They're spread out. So it's all quiet. It's all real quiet. The one time I saw anyone get very animated was when I was going to a toilet and I thought it was like, you open the door and there's a load of toilets. I didn't realise it's open the door and it's just a cubicle. So they thought, a couple and another woman thought I was trying to skip the queue and they started going mad at me. And I was like, oh, that got you going. I was like, that got you
The
going.
breaking, you see, they thought you were breaking the rules.
Thought I was breaking the
So
rules.
that-
They nearly had a
that got
conniption.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus, people are so much better behaved than us.
Yeah.
Irish people, it's quite clear now, we're rule breakers.
Yeah, like when somebody would just
we're-
go, it's queue, love, or whatever, but they're running over, like, shouting. And I was like,
Shout.
okay. I'll tell you something, and this is now, no offence.
This is not racist, is what you want. Is what you
No,
mean.
it's not that far. So I thought Finland. Now, it wasn't top of my list of things, but I thought there'd be a few rides. Do you know what I mean?
To look at.
To look at.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah,
I was
good looking
working.
people, the Finns.
I
Yeah.
thought there'd be a few rides. Very Irish looking.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Very Irish looking. I think it's the weather. It's the weather. The dark winter, and then the summer I mean, now I was told, oh, you missed it. The weather was great. I mean, the weather's great everywhere. But I think it's the weather. A lot of Irish-looking people.
God.
Because remember when we were in Austria, I know it's not
Yeah.
the same place, but remember people thought I was local now and started talking to me and I went, oh, what? What'd you say, love? So I didn't see a whole lot of rides.
That's a shame.
And I tried my best to stay away from the nudie saunas.
Loads of nudie saunas.
Lots of nude. They've saunas everywhere. They're mad for the saunas.
Yeah.
Now I did use the sauna.
This is what we've been saying. It's only Ireland's only copping onto the saunas now. My young fella's after going off to one this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going for the ice bath and the sauna in Bray after he goes to the
Oh,
gym.
will he go in, out,
He'll go
kind
with
of
his
buzz?
boys. He'll use the whole hour in and out, ice bath, sauna, and there's a view of the sea.
Yeah,
So
lovely.
Yeah, it is lovely.
No, it is nice in fairness. I like a sauna. My Shane doesn't like sauna. And then a man on the crew was saying to me, he doesn't like a sauna. He says he finds himself getting a bit grouchy in the sauna when he starts to get too hot. And I was like, my fella's the exact same. Is there something with the fellas getting grouchy in the sauna?
Well, I used to be of that variety,
Yeah.
but that is to do with the fact that I'm asthmatic. So after 5 minutes, I'd be going, oh, Jesus, I'm struggling to breathe now. But funnily enough, since I've started using the sauna in the gym, maybe it's not that hot or something.
Yes.
My tolerance has definitely
Improved.
and I find, oh God, look, I'm grand in here now. I'm relaxing. I can do 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I don't know whether it's just I've been using it more regularly and getting used to it, or that sauna is just a lower temperature or what.
Okay.
Anyway, they're meant to be very good for you, good for your heart, good for your health, all that jazz.
All that jazz.
Yeah.
So I did a bit of sauna.
I'd be interested in getting into one in the summer, I have to say.
I
think of it as a winter sport.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah,
Sauna,
totally.
you're not getting heat into your bones when it's winter time. Not like, I don't know who wants to be getting into a sauna in the summer.
Yeah, I still liked it though. And then what did I do? Didn't
so
buy
you
anything.
got in.
I got
You
into
had a sauna in Finland.
Yeah.
And what did you wear?
Oh, togs. I wasn't getting nudie.
But were you the only one in togs?
No, I just went at a time. I went with Irish people.
Okay.
Yeah, when there was nobody else around. Because it's like that thing. I remember going to Spain before. And we were staying in this little place, like where you had little chalets and stuff. So there were shops. This is when the boys were younger, and there were shops on site, and it's all lovely, right? Perfect for like when you have toddlers, whatever, that you have everything there. And in the shop, they had a little bakery, and it was like, oh, lovely. And they had like French stick. So I was getting bits in the shop, and I get a French stick. Then later in the day, I see everyone with the French stick. There's not many Irish people in this place. And I'm like, I'm after getting the French stick at the wrong time. They all were getting the French stick for like the dinner or something, like the salad. I couldn't get it right. Every time I got the fucking French stick, nobody else was getting the French stick. They're nearly looking at me in the shop like, you want one now? Fair enough.
You're getting this wrong, love.
They all knew.
That's so interesting.
They all knew the time when you get the French stick. They had that all down because they know how to eat properly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they know how to eat. They're putting olive oil in their salads. They've got the whole fucking thing down. They're eating croissants. They're eating pastries. Doesn't seem to affect them at all. I'm going round fucking getting more bloated by the day, looking like a fucking puff of fish. I can't figure it out. So whatever time I was going to the sauna, it was probably the wrong time. So I didn't see any nudiness at all.
Oh, that was a pity as well.
Well, I wasn't looking for it. I didn't spot any nudiness that I would have been interested in seeing.
No, you didn't spot any, no rides. So
a Finnish person told us, what you make of this? We were kind of having a bit of a laugh about the nudiness. But like, just basically saying like, you know, Irish people, we wouldn't be able for that. And like some of them are just female saunas and some of them are male and female and whatever, right? And she was saying to us that if she was going to go to a sauna, a nudie sauna, she'd much prefer to head into the sauna and see her brother there than to see a stranger. And we were like, hang on, what?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about, love? you're mad. You would much prefer to see a stranger than your brother, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Her theory was, well, at least when it's my brother, I know that he definitely won't be looking at me. But with a stranger, who knows? It's a stranger.
Yeah.
I mean, 99% of the time, it's just going to be someone who's just there to have a sauna. But
Well, it's interesting to hear the perspective because we all think that they're all so chill, they don't give a damn. But actually, she's talking about strangers looking at her. So
yeah,
it does.
You can't just erase it from your brain, I suppose.
Yeah, when you're naked, you're naked. When you're naked with strangers, you're naked. Looking. Generally speaking, people don't glare at you.
Series.
They don't look at you. You kind of avert your eyes. It's like, yes, we're naked, but we're not looking at each other. Do you know what I mean?
That could be the new book for Sally Rooney. Conversations
in saunas.
No, Naked with Strangers. That could be the new one for her. What were her books?
Conversations with Strangers.
Yeah. Or was it Conversations with Friends?
Conversations with Friends. Conversations with Strangers.
Would have been a bit of a shit book. Just go around and, well,
for
how are you getting on?
Sake,
Weather's great.
I even read the bloody book.
Did you?
Yeah. Normal people and Conversations with Friends. I loved it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember it very well.
Oh, okay.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I didn't watch the TV.
No, I've been watching it with Ella, but we're nearly finished. But we were watching it when she was up in Dublin.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
You were telling me that.
Yeah, so we're nearly finished now, and I have to say I have been.
Well,
are
you happy to be home? When did you land back?
I'm happy to be home.
And how was your house when you got home? And was it all clean? Had the cleaner been?
The cleaner
when you landed back in. So what day did you arrive in now?
I arrived in on Tuesday. We had an early flight.
You're home ages.
I'm home ages.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were only back. Tuesday.
No, Tuesday.
So she'd been in on the
So I'd left the house on my birthday.
God, Emma, I feel like we haven't marked your birthday at all.
I feel like it was a non-birthday because I literally
have to pick a day.
I got up and the lads were all up, happy birthday and all that. And then I was like, right, I'm going to the airport. I went to London for the day.
Yeah.
I was doing a thing with Magners where the prize was they had heats and stuff. The prize was that you got your venue for Edinburgh for the whole month. Very nice. Brilliant, yeah. Because that's what I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Oh,
you're all over these, your Stay City and your
having a great time.
Yeah, your every time I put my phone, I go, Jesus, two jazz hands still working, and I am in a coma virtually compared to you of downed tools. I'm like, oh, she's running around. Do you want to stay here? Yeah. Do you want to stay there? Would you wear the football jersey? Would you wear the Dublin jersey? I go, she's still working on herself anyway.
I have to tell you about that. I love doing those bits out in the street. And
yeah, you're very good at it.
I love because you can't prepare.
I could think of nothing worse.
I
would be allergic to that.
But I tell you something. I was like, because I thought because it was for a company, I was like, oh, they'll have people lined up, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one lined up.
No,
we're literally just getting people on the street. I was very surprised the amount of people. So the thing was, you'd say to them, will you wear a Dublin jersey? They're not from Dublin, right? You have to establish that first.
Yeah, of course.
And then you'd say to them, what about if I gave you a free stay with Stay City, right? So obviously I got paid for this, whatever. But I'm just telling you about it. Once you kind of said, we'll give you a free stay, they were like, yeah, fuck it, go on. There's only one person that said no.
Yeah.
No, a guy from Cork. Obviously.
Yes.
Because when I asked him where you're from, he said the true capital. And I thought, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
But everyone else.
Well, a free we were actually surprised. A hotel night's a hotel
But I was like, well, do you know what? I'd probably do the county. I think is easier because most people have connections to different counties. My mommy's from here. My daddy's from there or whatever. I think it would be harder if it was a country. I think if we were going around asking people, will you wear an English jersey?
Oh, well, now that's the end of it. You'd get no across
I don't
the board,
think you'd get anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was good crack. That was interesting. But the thing in London, the prize was, get your venue for the whole month. And I
Huge
knew...
prize.
Huge prize.
People don't understand the accommodation in Edinburgh for the month of August is,
huge.
Yeah,
So
off the scale.
I was glad to do it, and I was a judge on the night, but I knew one of the people doing it. So I said, right, I'm going to hold back and not going to say anything here, because I don't want even there to be a tiny whisper. I wish Emma was one of the judges. That, I want them to have their win fair and square.
Yes.
So the person that I knew in it was Ashley Bentley, who I knew from like when I started. And we went to say, like, what do we think? And everyone was just saying Ashley unanimously. So I was like, grand. So she won. And afterwards she said, so I was lucky I was there. I just kind of, I missed the heat waves. Because I was saying to them, Jesus, it was very hot. The big Irish had me. And Jesus tells us it had been very hot here.
When you got home, you were saying this?
No, I was asking people in London who I knew.
Oh, yeah, it was London.
They said 37.
Yeah, London.
And I said,
listen, I was having a good
home?
laugh on the way in, because on the radio there's a yellow weather warning for Munster and Connacht, because it might get up to 27.
Oh, I was going to say 30. Might go up to 27.
27, and you're going, they've had 35 in London. 27, do you need a weather warning? A
27.
weather warning.
I would have thought if it
27
goes
is
past,
very high for Ireland, but
I would have thought when you're on the 30, that's when they
it'll be
say
very hot at night. They said it'll drop to 15. That's good, lads. That's not hot at night.
Yeah,
dropping to 15.
It's dropping.
Yeah, the weather warning. I had
they
to
were
laugh.
saying it had gotten up to 37.
Yeah, crazy.
And I was like, oh God. I was like, we was all working from home. They're like, no, everyone was going into the office early first thing because they've aircon. And I was like, oh God. I was like, that's even more depressing. At least if it's that hot, stay home, everyone. Yeah. Glug, glug. They're going in because there's
the aircon's in there. They can't breathe at home. When I had Holly, not be able to sleep, I had her on the phone sleeping on wet pillowcases, saturating her wet pillowcase and telling me it was dry an hour later. A wet pillowcase dry within an hour on her bed.
Do you ever see people travelling, like going on holidays with babies and toddlers? Oh. And I feel like going up and shaking and saying, what's this for? Who's benefiting from this? Who's having a good time?
Yeah.
Go home.
I don't know. I don't know how people... I find the August, the
don't
late
make
July,
unnecessary
August
journeys.
heat. I'm not like... And me, I love the sun, but the late July, August heat, don't think I can do it.
So Ashley won fair and square. And she made a great speech at the end. Now... I don't mean speeches in wedding speech, she just said a few words. I go, because it's kind of like everyone's clapping.
It's her Oscar moment.
You're there on stage with the prize. So
the prize was what? Magner's new comedy. What was it?
You won the award, but then you got your venue for the month of August.
What was she? The best comic, best new comic or what? What was the title of it?
What was the title of it? Best comedian, Magna's best comedian, whatever. Yeah, 2026.
Okay.
So she was saying at the end of it that, and actually, in fairness to Magna's, they knew it was my birthday and they got me little cakes.
No,
I was like, that was nice.
Very nice.
Anyway, she said, "Thanks so much for this." She's like, "This is huge. I've always wanted to go and do the festival, but just haven't been able to because it's just so expensive." And she was like, "Recently, I had been thinking about quitting." And, brilliant. And I knew by the way she was saying it, she wasn't just saying it fully shy or whatever.
She was genuinely thinking, I'm done here.
I'm done. I've done all I can do, whatever. So I was delighted for her.
So that was very nice.
That was lovely. And then I went off to Finland from there.
Okay.
So I was away for the week.
Ashley. That's good because it's a tough business to make.
And she won. And the other judges were from the venues. They've obviously seen a load of comedy. They know.
Are you looking forward to Edinburgh yourself?
I'm actually looking forward to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been doing little shows to get it down to 55 or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been doing them in and around the place. So since I came back, that's what I've been doing.
You do very well, Emma. I think you might get a bit of attention on you now.
I'm looking forward to it. And as well, I tell you, the other part I'm looking forward to is not having to travel around every day. Gigging, but being in the same place. Yeah. I'm kind of what a luxury.
I know.
So Ella's coming
Yeah.
over with her mate at one point when I'm heading home. And then I just have to get the lads and stuff booked in. But yeah, I'm not there yet in my head that I'm be heading off now in a couple of weeks.
That's
But
all right. There's a few weeks in it. There's a few weeks. Just relax. You're literally in the door from Finland. Do you know what I mean? You can't just switch.
Yeah, true.
I haven't given it a second thought. A little bit of me is just going, that's booked. I tell you what I am very happy about. I'm sold out.
Oh, are you? Great?
Almost. Like there's a handful of tickets left. So thank you very much, everyone who bought tickets. But yeah, so it'll be a sold out week. So that's lovely because not having to think or worry about ticket sales is a delight. Now I'm only doing a week, but that's lovely.
So what are your dates again?
The 11th to the 17th.
Oh yeah, lovely.
We have a live pod record in the middle of that.
Yes.
15th,
this is your new show.
My work in progress, yeah.
Whipping it up just before you start.
Whipping it up. Please God, I'll be ready by the time I leave there.
I was just going to say that'll be the end of Down and Tools then, won't it?
Oh, Down and Tools will end soon.
Yeah.
But I've had a hell of a run, love. I've had a break, like a proper break. And I thought I was going to attempt to gear up there last week. And no, my head just would not go there.
Yeah.
And I just thought, no, just listen to that.
You have to listen to that.
Because when it does kick in, when you're on, you're on.
Yeah,
so
it's go time.
Actually, just fucking stop.
Yeah.
I have a load of shit to do in the house. Like, I did a Trojan job on that boy's room this week.
Oh, did you?
The junior cert transition year books had to go.
Okay, yeah.
I was nearly doing the skip in the middle of the night because there was one at the top of my road and I was nearly going to do 3 or 4 trips. Were you in bed
thinking about it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I was also thinking about the neighbours that might spot me. And I was thinking, is that a good look? Deirdre O'Kane sneaking up with the books into somebody's skip.
Well, you're not, look, you're not looking at what's in their skip.
Look, I tell you what,
you're not fishing stuff
the skip has been there for at least 3 weeks.
Okay.
And it's not half full yet.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like, okay, lads, you're not in a, there's
no rush here.
There's no rush here. You're not filling that skip like there's no tomorrow. Do you know, I don't think my books wouldn't have made a dent. Anyway, in the end, I just thought this, if I'm seen, and there was a good chance of me seeing, I just said, fuck this, put them into the boot of the car and went down to the bloody recycling place.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was a good girl. So you better stop now being a little scammer. You can't be a little scammer all
your
life.
You probably wanted to put the stuff in the skip though just for the little adrenaline buzz though as well,
did you?
Yeah,
of course, I was desperate for adrenaline buzz. Desperate. What am I doing, love? What am I doing? Watching sport. I've never watched more sport than I did this week. A World Cup, the football, Wimbledon. I've been dug into Wimbledon.
Have you?
Ah, Jesus, I loved it. Yeah, loved it.
There's so much sport.
Little Arthur Ferry, the English kid, gave us all a great thrill. He was a wild card. I don't know if you probably didn't keep up with any of this.
No.
Anyway, he was a wild card. He wasn't even seeded and he got to the quarterfinals.
Oh, wow.
So look,
young?
It was just young. Yeah, he's gonna have a huge career. But he was very likable. He was just very likable and a brilliant player, cool, calm and collected. And you were just like, oh, this kid's going all the way.
I was talking to somebody actually the other day about sports people.
Yeah.
Like just in general, and how you're dying for them to have
personality.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree with you. And when
when they do,
you're like, I love that person. You're literally in love with them for saying one good thing.
I know.
Well, this was him. This was little Arthur Ferry. He had likability in spades.
Oh, lovely.
Really, really likable. Yeah, just lovely. And then there was Zverev, who lost yesterday to Sinner. And I really liked him. He had played Ferry, I think, and beaten him. And of course, it was, the English kid versus the German. So obviously, the tensions were high and the English are screaming for Ferry. But anyway, Zverev, though, when he won, again, just made this brilliant speech, had a bit of personality.
Yeah.
Talked about how special Wimbledon was. Said, look, I know everybody here on Centre Court was rooting for Ferry, he said. And, that's fair enough. I understand. He's in English. He's a hero overnight. But anyway, he said,
Yeah.
look, he's started his career today. He said,
Yes.
and he's going to be a heavyweight. He's got 15 years of playing at the top ahead of him. And he's going to be amazing.
Nice to say that.
Lovely. And then I think it was him again when he lost at the final. He made another great speech and he kept saying, I particularly want to say thank you for the Royal Box. And he said, because there's just so many exciting people coming to watch us all the time.
Yeah.
Now, that place was coming down with celebrities. But Kate, Princess Catherine was there. She's the what's the word? The Wimbledon person.
Yeah.
The Princess Trust or whatever it's called. Anyway, so she was there and William was there and the child was there. Camilla had been there earlier in the week. But on top of that, there was Dustin Hoffman and Benedict Cumberbatch. And listen, who wasn't in the crowd?
That I didn't see any of the tennis. And actually, I would have, my mom was always big into Wimbledon. So I would have like an awareness. It would have always been on the house. But I did see people... I did see a little bit of the people heading off to Wimbledon and all that, and it did make me think.
Bit of FOMO, no, I'd love to go.
It made me think of you. I said, I bet Deirdre would be all over that.
For that.
You've never gotten an invite. How
no,
do we
but
work
I've
that for you?
discovered a contact.
Oh.
No, I've never gotten an invite.
Yeah.
Which is heartbreaking. Which I would nearly be a motivator for me to make it really big in the UK. In a kind of if I made it, if I really made it now in the UK, if I could make that happen in the next couple of years, and we've made inroads, you and I, we've made our inroads now, and we've only begun that journey, thanks to Keep It Tight and our lovely listeners. If I thought I could get an invite to Wimbledon, I think that'd be me happy.
No.
It wouldn't, obviously, I'd move the goalposts, but you know what I'm saying.
What would you wear? Because the hats, your head, what are we thinking?
Well, I do have the fabulous hat that I bought.
Oh, yes.
The one with the Audrey Hepburn hat.
Were you manifesting Wimbledon when you bought the hat?
I think I'll manifest. I'll start manifesting Wimbledon. I'm doing quite a bit of manifesting. I started today, so...
Okay.
Today.
Brilliant.
I was feeling a bit moany. I was a bit moany. It's all to do with, the down and tools is lovely and all that. But it's a battle for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's actually, it's like you really have to tell yourself.
This is
you
good.
Need to get into
this.
I need this. I need this downtime. I need to be out of the fucking limelight. People get sick of you.
Yeah.
I know this too. You get overexposed. People finally go, oh, there she is again.
Yeah.
Fuck off. So you kind of go, and you get sick of yourself.
Yeah, you get sick of yourself.
And I'm very much, I always feel that. I think by the time the summer comes around, I'm like, shut the fuck up, just fucking stop already, whatever. I get a bit of that. And then, of course, the boredom sets in, the lack of adrenaline. You're going, oh, God, this is difficult. Where was my point? Where was it going with this?
You were going to talk about manifestation and then we were going to talk about your Wimbledon outfit.
So this was it. I found myself getting a bit fucking negative. I was a bit moany. And it's because I'm just doing the pedestrian shit.
Every day. Yeah.
What do we have for the dinner now? Conversations. And what about this? And, the school books and the house and the cleaning, all the shit that I don't get to do all year is happening. So it's all very pedestrian. Right? Which is grand. But it is a bit of a fucking yawn.
Yeah.
And you start getting a bit, everyone's having a lovely time. They're all at Wimbledon, they're at this, they're at that, the FOMO. How do we survive those phones, Emma? How do we survive the phones? Everyone's having a great time.
Yeah, everyone's having a great time.
Jesus, everyone's having a great time.
Great time.
And you're at home and you're just cleaning the house and you're decluttering and you're getting your jobs done.
Mm-hmm.
And are you having a great time? Yeah. It's a nice time. Nice, quiet time.
So tell us about your manifestation. You're manifesting.
Grania stayed with me. You know, my sister Grania is very, queen of the connected. She's connected spiritually, and all that. She's a yoga teacher and she's a very good person.
Yeah.
She reminded me that if you want to form a new habit, you have to do it for 21 days straight. That's how you form a new habit. And I thought, I need to start. I'm talking about putting the phone away and I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not doing it. I'm not achieving it. And I'm picking it up in the morning. And I'm full of the self-loathing now. I've reached that point of, okay, now you're really, you're up to you're at nothing now.
Yeah.
Your creative brain is switched off, which is okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm not improving myself. I'm not doing well. You know what I mean? I'm not thriving.
Okay.
I'm kind of.
So tell us about your manifesting.
Oh, and it's no huge thing. I've just decided to go back. I'm going to start a morning ritual. I'm going to try and wake at 7, have an hour where I just do a headspace thing, set myself up, go get my coffee, walk, and just have an hour or two before I touch the fucking phone. Just try and get into a good headspace, try to be nicer. The family have been telling me I'm very grumpy.
Oh.
You're very grumpy.
Why?
Both Steve and Dan. Very grumpy.
Okay.
It's boredom.
Well, this sounds good, though. I just wanted to check in because I was like, if she's back on the shuffling buzz, I might have to shuffle away from her.
No, I've put the shuffle. I've given up on the fucking shuffle.
That's why I just had to quiz you there and see what's going on.
Wasn't I so enthusiastic about the shuffle? Wouldn't you have believed me? It's amazing how
I didn't believe you.
I think you know me better than I know myself.
I was like,
I really thought I was going to make that happen because I went because of her and I went for that one class. But you see, because once we were scuppered, that was the end of it. So it's her fault, really.
You need 21 days.
It's her fault, really. Because if I'd had the pressure of knowing I was going into her the next Saturday, I'd have had to practice. But once it was cancelled and it wasn't happening, I was like, fuck this.
I'm still doing my gratitude journal.
God, you see, I'm so impressed with you doing this.
I'm still doing it. I have a little notebook and I try and do a page every day.
Very good,
it's a small
Emma.
notebook.
But doesn't it actually do something for your head?
Yes, and I have been on the phone less, actually.
Good girl.
Because when I was away working...
I'm definitely on it less,
I was
100%.
like, that was actually good because I said to myself when I went away, I said, now I'm busy, I don't need the phone glued to me, whatever, just put it to the side. And I did just put it to the side. And I'd only be on it like maybe... I would say like including like phone calls home and all that jazz and like, you know, the bit of admin and then have a little scroll. I was probably on it like an hour a day, but that's including me phone calls. So I was like, that's pretty good.
That's nothing.
So I was like, but they do say don't look at it first thing in the morning. Like that it's not good for your head.
I'm determined. I'm going to have to put it out of the room.
Your first thing you're doing then in the morning is kind of getting bombarded with stuff.
Noise gets in before you have a chance to think about yourself and what you want to do or achieve, or you're already involved in other people's lives. It's like, what the fuck? Why do I need to know about what's going on in her life?
I don't even know
or his life, or I don't even know her. What the fuck? Why do I want to hear this?
I know a lot of times it's a total stranger.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's my...
So it's today.
It's today.
The way you're talking about it, like as if you've 6 months behind you haven't done this.
No, I know.
It's today. So just today. And today probably helped because you knew you were leaving the house to come out and do the podcast.
Well, no, I had to fucking laugh because when I decided today, I thought, oh, for God's sake, I've got a pod record first thing and try. I need to look and see what's going on in the world. And what did I see? Deirdre does the deaths.
Yes.
Sam Neill.
I hadn't seen this at all.
Neill's death was announced this morning. Anyway, Sam Neill was the actor. Most people know him from Jurassic Park, but he was also married to Meryl Streep in the Dingo Baby movie. But I just loved him. He was absolutely gorgeous.
When I think of him, he reminds me of the Irish actor Aidan, like you.
Aidan Quinn?
Aidan Quinn.
Very like him, actually.
He's like they would have a look. Aidan Quinn kind of thing going on.
They would have a look of each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was only 78 and he'd had cancer, but he did a year of treatment and then went into remission and was in the full of his health. I'd seen him doing an interview about it.
Yeah.
And he died suddenly, out of the blue. So, I don't know, did he have a heart attack or what? I've no idea. But I met him once and he came to see me, which is probably why I'm so fond of him. He actually came to see me doing stand-up in the Olympia.
Oh.
I know. I mean,
How did that come about?
It came about because he was here filming The Tudors.
Oh, okay.
And I had a couple of mates, actors who were in The Tudors, and they were coming to see me, and they said to him, we're going to go and see Dio Kent in stand-up, and he's a big comedy fan. And I said, yeah, I'd love to go. So he came along, and he was full of praise for me, and I met him, and we had a drink, and he was just lovely. Yeah, so that was sad now this morning.
Yeah.
So that's Deirdre does the deaths. And then the other death, my lovely neighbour, David Andrews, who's the daddy of our friend, David McSavage.
Yes.
He died, I think, while you were away.
Yeah.
So I'm very sad about that. They're my actual next door neighbours.
Yes.
But what a giant of a man. Like, I mean, obviously we were living next door to them only for the last 8 years. And they're both 91 and his wife Annette is gorgeous. But the tributes on the news were just beautiful. Like it was just a huge person, really a huge person. I mean, obviously he was a politician, but he was one of the signatories on the Good Friday Agreement. And he had also at one point, as I said on the news, he had been the minister for the fisheries and the marine. And he said, yes, I'm in charge of fish and ships. So you can see where McSavage got the humour. He was a very, very charming, funny man and real old school statesman, tall, handsome, very well spoken.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't not like him. Like you just couldn't not like him. He just had so much presence. He was like a film star.
Oh.
Yeah. And the family then, they're a gorgeous family. There's a wildness in them, There's 5 of them, so I think I have real affection for them because there's 5 of us, and I get that dynamic where there's 5 kids in a family and wildly different personalities. Actually, Mike Savage is the eldest. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just assumed he was the wild baby.
And then they have a politician and a doctor and like a documentary maker and kind of artisty people. So they've got the full,
Yeah.
the full, oh my God, Deirdre's English is gone again. What's the word I'm looking for, Emma?
Spectrum.
Yeah, spectrum. Full complement. The full complement of different, personalities and careers going on.
I totally had forgotten they're your next door neighbours.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel was quite taken aback because him and Steve, David, he fell an awful lot in the last year. He kept having falls, and Stephen, and he's a big man. I think he was 6'4", 5".
Okay.
So David and Stephen and Daniel used to go in. Annette would come flying up our stairs, age 90. We've got steps going up to our front door, and I thought, Jesus, these fucking steps. If Annette falls on them, that'll be the end of me. I'll lose my marbles. So I was madly getting the rail put in and all the rest of it, but she'd fly up the stairs and knock on the door because she couldn't get him up. He was so big.
Yeah.
So Daniel was at the funerals, and they were very, very kindly gave us a mention as being nice and just nice neighbours and helpful, whatever. But Daniel said that should have been me. I should have got the mention there because he was the one who went in with Steve to pick him up. And actually, he went in his own once when we were away.
Okay.
It was very good for him. Yeah.
So he's his mother's son anyway. That should have been me.
That should have been me. I should have been me getting them. He was wondering why I was getting a mention. We should have been Stephen and Daniel were very helpful, not you. So I'll miss David.
Yeah.
What a man, what a life. And it does make you think as well. The tribute in the news was lovely, and it does make you think about leaving your mark, Emma, doesn't it? It's like,
I'm not there yet.
What will they say? Well, do you know what? I'm getting there. I'm getting there because, and I think I'm realizing. Well, I'm going to have to say these things out loud now and just start owning it. I'm 2 years off 60, which is a shock.
Yeah.
It's a shock. And my sister Grania is turning 60 in July, so we're all talking
so it's
about
happening.
60.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's happening. And this weekend she was at a 60. All her friends are 60. All of them. Now most of my friends are younger than me.
Yes.
But there'll be a good spate of them coming up all right at the same time. But anyway, I said to her, how do you feel about it? And she said, it's a shock. It's a hell of a shock. You think 50 is a big number, but it isn't. It isn't. 50's young. And so is 60. But the problem with 60 is it's the third act. If you're breaking it down into 3 acts.
Yes, okay, fair.
If you're going up to 30, 0 to 30 is one, 30 to 60 is another. And 60, if you're lucky to get to 90, is the last act.
Yeah.
So I'm coming up to the last act.
Well, I suppose your legacy is about being mindful in the mornings and not going on the phone. If you've taught us anything, you've taught us that.
Imagine that being the eulogy. Imagine if one of my children got
Deirdre
up
was
to
never
make
on her phone.
Mum was great for keeping away from her phone in the mornings. But what will they say about us, Emma? What are we going to do?
Well, it doesn't matter because we're not going to be there to hear it.
Jesus Christ. I mean, if we were all thinking that way, would we get up in the morning?
No, but they're going to say nice things.
Well, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
You can't get up and say, oh, she was a fucking witch.
She was a weapon.
Pain in the hole. She was a pain in the hole. You say that at the wake. That's when you say that in the house.
Yeah.
You can't say it from the pulpit.
Yeah, you have to say it. I always thought. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Of course you're not, because you're only 41 or 2.
I'm just gone 42.
Yeah.
So I'm not there yet. But I can imagine looking at 60 going, right, this is the final act. Well, that makes total sense.
Well, I don't often contemplate it, but funnily enough, I did this weekend. I don't know whether it was because of David dying or what, but you do. Every time somebody dies, it brings it back to you of, okay, this is a short hop around the sun we're all doing here. What do you want? I think the question I keep asking myself is, what do you want it to look like? The last bit. What do you want it to look like? What are you going to do with it, Deirdre?
Yes.
And the good news is I don't feel my age. I feel about 45.
Okay, lovely.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
In terms of energy and vitality and all that. So, and I'm still very ambitious. I still have a good bit of drive. Have a lot
stuff
to
you want to do.
Yeah, actually, funnily enough, I just caught a snippet of Sam Neill saying, "I'd be annoyed if I died now." He said, "I'd be annoyed."
Okay.
This was only about 6 months ago, and he was all recovered from the cancer. He said, "No, he said I'm not at all afraid of dying." He said, "But I'd be a bit annoyed because I have a lot more I want to do." Yeah. So anyway, that's the thing. A lot more to do.
Yes.
You'd want to, but it's a. The reality is, it's a small window. It's like. Okay.
But you know what you want to do. You've loads you want to do, so.
Loads I want to do, yeah. So I'll manifest the shit out of that if I can now. That's what I'll do.
So you want to go to Wimbledon? Are we still getting the house in Spain?
It'd be nice to make it.
Go?
I haven't let that go. No.
Okay.
I'm having a rethink at the moment. The reason I'm having a rethink is that my own house.
You've been in your house now and you're getting annoyed.
Everything has to be done. The fucking kitchen has to be redone, like. Everything has to be done. So I have to fucking spend money, even though I've got it in a little savings pot and I don't want to touch it. I'm like, yeah, but you can't let your own house fall apart.
Yeah.
So there's a few new windows needed, like we're into this shit, you know what I mean? Fucking bore the hoop off you.
I can see now what Dan and Steve have been dealing with the last couple
The
of weeks.
bottom line is, I need to make more money. If I really want to achieve these things and get my little gaff in the sun, I need to have enough money that I can't be saying, well, here's my little savings pot and I can't fix my house because I need that for the dad. I need enough to do it all. So I'm going to have to work harder.
So any ideas of how to get
Work
this money?
harder, more gigs. Would you mind buying tickets for my new tour? All the Rage kicks off in September 2026. October, really. But 3 Olympia dates on sale, lads. Fill them for me for a start.
Oh, lovely.
I might get the kitchen done.
When are they?
October.
Oh, yeah.
2 in October, 1 in November. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. They're tipping along nicely, but summertime, everything stops.
I know. I've 2 in September to sell. How many of...
I'd say you've them sold, have you? Where? Vickers?
I've 2 other ones that are gone and I've 2 left to sell.
Right, well, we'll
like,
sell them here now to our
summertime.
listeners. And we'll leave it at that because
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
time is up. But
Thank you so much for listening.
thank you so much for listening. I have had lovely people stop me in the street to say, thanks for the pod. I'm howling at your pod.
Oh, that's great.
I know. Oh, Jesus, it gives me such a lift. It's just a lovely
Stop you in
thing.
the street. That's nice.
It's just a lovely thing. I went in to get a coffee the other day and there was a girl laughing away to herself with her headphones on.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, she's having a great time. You know, more FOMO. And she turned around.
You and the
she
fucking
looked
FOMO.
around. She took her headphones off. She said, I'm listening to you.
Oh, thank God.
Laughing at us.
Because
Isn't that nice?
you with the FOMO really fucking affects you. I see the head go down.
No, I
I'm
definitely.
Like, oh,
It's
we've lost her now.
ridiculous.
It's fucking stupid.
Stupid.
You literally would see someone in a coffee shop laughing. Yeah, she's having a great time.
Why? What's she laughing at? Why don't I know about it? Yeah.
Yeah, so look, if you see Deirdre out and about, especially from now to September, just say something fucking nice to her, will you? She needs a lift.
Okay, keep it tight. Thanks. Hope you're enjoying the heat wave. It's going for another week at least.
Beautiful.
Adios.
Can't go back. See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.